Oh, looks like I'm live again. Live and alive. There we go. I'm Dapper Ninja as always. And I'm updating YouTube to say what I'm playing. Don't have to worry about that other one I'm using. What's the other one I'm using? Twitch. Don't worry about Twitch. Twitch does what it's told. Now, let's get moving. As you can see, I now have a map mod that makes the map go a bit opaque. And still some weird things with it, but you know, I've just got to get used to it, see how it is. There's older crocolisk to do, there's shrunken heads to get, there's a panther thingy to hand in, so let's go hand in the panther thingy. It's got to take me to somewhere else. Oh, that's right, I need a goblin fuel regulator as well, so maybe I should do that on the way to go visiting to get the panther hand in done. Seems like a good idea. Why not begin that way? Why not? Why not? Still have some buffs from yesterday. Except looks like I need to put up my swords again. I did log in for a little bit while I was playing with the map mod to make sure it kind of worked properly. It came good, so that's all that matters. Yeah, fix up my bar a bit. Let's go see if we can get a fuel regulator and not die doing it. That is the goal. The beginning goal of the day. Get a fuel regulator without dying. So it's not really fully opaque, but as soon as I use stop and I just do that, it kind of, I think it's more if I take the mouse off it when I'm moving, I can see properly. And I can go like that and it comes back. I can make it more opaque just as standard as well, but I don't want to. Now goblins run away. So let's give a crippling poison. And I'll leave that as it is. We may as well kill some goblins through here while we make our way to the fuel regulator, because apparently I can't stealth for shit. He'll start casting again soon, but it's okay. He's dead now. It's fine. No, Mr. Gobbo. Look elsewhere. What's happening over there, Gobbo? Somebody's taken your worn lockbox. Whatever shall you do? There we go. Good to kill some gobbos, goobos, gobbos along the way. Then when I come back, there might not be any. Also, I like to get experience and loot. So, you know, all works out. Silk and mage weave, both very useful. That's right, I am the master of turning on evasion when I'm not supposed to. Indeed. How are you today? How are you today? Lockbox there. Lockbox? No, solid chest. that I could technically go for. Technically could, but there are a few too many goblins there. Don't like that. Don't like when all the goblins are there. Oh, there it is. I just want to stay out of range of some of the aggro radiuses. Ah, the wife's cat may aggro. She's currently, the wife is currently redoing some of her craft room. Because we're very extravagant in this house and we have a craft room just for her. And so she's kind of redoing that a bit at the moment. Which means the cat is losing its fucking nana. Because the wife is doing things. Let's see if we can get this guy to come down here to me. Come just a little bit further, mate. Come on. How can you fire through the leg of the thing? Can't do that. It's impossible. Oh yeah, now you come a bit closer. I'm doing pretty well. Public holidays always agree with me. Less days that I have to be at work. Always nice. Always nice. Alright. Now, we can get past this guy pretty easily now. Pretty easily. Well... And the funny thing is, I do say that, you know, she's got her thing, her room for crafting, which is true. She has her room specifically for crafting. But at the same time, if I really wanted to, what I could do is actually turn our other spare room into my own little den of things that I do, which I kind of have done, but kind of haven't as well. But the plan is turn it into an office for myself. For if at some stage I can do things like actually do this professionally. That'd be good. Come on. Come on down, mechanic. Jeez. This doesn't want to do what I say. Come on. That's going to run out pretty soon. There it is. Right, need to get you out of here because I can't just get crap beaten out of me by casting by spells. Let's chuck up a bit more of that. I don't have cooldown for kick yet. There it is. There we go. All of my buffs are running out now. Oh yeah, the big boy. Yeah, the big boy spider. The new, what is it, funnel web spider that we found. It's like a normal funnel web, but it's way bigger and uglier. It's like double the size of it. It's insane. I'm glad I don't live anywhere near that, to be honest. Because there's a thing when it comes to spiders in our house. My wife doesn't like them. She's actually from New Zealand. And therefore, spiders die. They don't get moved outside, none of that stuff. They die. And problem with things like those giant funnel webs and things like that is they're deadly, and I'm not so keen on going too close to them. It's not quite my bag. I believe they're mostly up around the Sydney area. So as long as you don't decide not to live in Sydney, you should be fine. And the worst ones you generally will get are redbacks, which themselves are pretty nasty. I know a mate of mine once got bitten by a redback, and he said it actually, he could feel his veins burning from the venom in his body. Just sounded awful. He lived, but you know, he's got to remember that for the rest of his life, so that's pretty fucking awful. Don't know anyone that's gotten a snake bite before, though. I mean, it's a lot of these things, you don't really find them happening too much. But I suppose emergency services probably know a lot more about that than I do. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoy it. This is just kind of me on my daily trips to my brain. You know, they're just all off in the weirdness that is me. I'm glad it is enjoyable. I don't intend on really changing it that much, so it's more I'm trying to reach a wider audience mostly at the moment. Which is why I'm streaming so much and that sort of stuff. So that's just, the more and more I'm dissatisfied with working, the more and more it inspires me to do more streaming. You know, I'm sure if I actually got to do streaming as a professional thing, there would be aspects of it that I hated as well. There would be, because it's like every job and almost everything you'll ever do in life, there will be things you don't like about it. But it's always about trying to find things in there that you do enjoy. You know? And that's one of the things I'm having with work at the moment. So like, there's a lot I'm not enjoying about work, mostly when it comes to things like them wanting us to do overtime constantly and having to be on call and that sort of stuff. And it's just starting to wear on me. You know? So it's time to try something new and see if I can do it semi-properly. I don't do anything in my life properly, but semi-properly is fairly close to what I'll manage, I reckon. I don't mind backseat gaming. It doesn't really bother me too much. Thing is, so with a lot of YouTube, hashtags actually don't really help. There's a lot of SOE stuff in the background. So you've got it. There's so you can add a lot of tags and stuff to videos that you make and all that sort of stuff. But the thing with it is it just sort of expands on the search terms and that sort of stuff. And yeah, if you put ones in that are sort of misleading and like might get people to look at the video but not really watch it, it actually has a negative effect on you. So you've got to kind of make sure that they lead people in the correct way, so you're not kind of lying to them. Otherwise you'll get like a half-second watch on a video, and in the end it's more detrimental than positive. The Fang of Bagthera. Yeah. I think bag there is actually 41, and considering it says 40 plus on there, that means its bag there is elite. So later, at some stage, probably once I do the Jungle Stalkers and the Jungle Feathers one, because Tethys will be elite as well. Who's the next one after that? I'll do all of the elite ones out here. So I go to Crocolisk, bag there up, Tethys, Bangladesh. Try and get all of those done at once. We'll kill some trolls along the way. So what I'm actually going to do, there's a troll. We've got to get shrunken heads, some trolls. So we'll get some little wee heads to attach to our belt. That's just up here. So, and because I don't want to go through that area, I'm going to go up the beach. Go up the beach, kill them up there. So, in the end, the best thing to really do is for trying to get things like streaming and that sort of thing really going is essentially keep bashing your head against the wall, and try and do it as consistently as possible. So, which is why I'm trying to do it at roughly the same time each time when I've got it scheduled. So that's why I like on the Saturday and the Sundays I do it at about this time every day. On the Wednesday and Thursday that I do it a slightly different time, but I do it at those same time every day. So it's a consistent sort of thing. So it just makes it easier for people to consistently go over and watch it. So much like when you've got a TV show that is always on at 8:30 on a Friday night. That way you go, okay, 8:30 Friday night, I know where I'm going to be doing, sort of thing. So it's the old thing where consistency is key. A bit of insanity doesn't hurt either. Oh, short John thingy thing. Let's continue up here, fighting trolls as I come across them. Yeah, trolley. Nothing? No. I think I've worked out the thing with these guys. Some of them have stuff, some of them don't have stuff. And because none of them have money, it's hard to tell if they've got anything to pickpocket or not. So, okay, we're gonna pop up on this ledge up here. And we're going to try and stealth past all these guys with sprint stealth, because down here is where you get the elites like him. I might even be able to take him on, but I don't really want to try and be wrong and then have like vanish fail on me or something like that. And ended up crocodile lunch. I mean, I've only just had lunch myself. Don't need something else eating me. In the end, though, I will continue doing what I'm doing. I have actually, so over the last month or so that I've really been pushing the streaming a lot more, I have noticed a decent uptick in viewership and that sort of thing. So that's been a bit of encouragement for me to feel like I'm doing something right. So oddly enough, what's happened is I'm getting a bit more of an uptick in viewership, but at the same time I'm getting less views on the videos I make. So it's mostly more on the streams, but yeah, it's still been an improvement even on that. It's hard to explain. Ooh, early Blackmouth score. The War Chief's buff is dropping. Ooh, a shrunken head. And now we cruise around here trying to kill headhunters, which have 2 different other types of trolls they can spawn as. That's okay, because I can kill any of them. Probably. Tell you what is nice to have a public holiday. So I am on call next week, and that screws up my whole trying to stream a lot thing as well. He had 2 shrunken heads. That's interesting. That's just very selfish of him, really. Trying to have more shrunken heads than his brethren. Clearly there's some kind of shrunken head competition going out here. I want more shrunken heads than you. No! Strange troll-like shrunken head collectors. Says the guy collecting shrunken heads off the shrunken head collectors. Let's use up some of this. Can use a bit of buff food, and I need to get my health back. Convenient reasons to use it. Even unlock these junk boxes that I've picked up. Try and get. So I want more lockpicking points. Ooh, shrunken head collector there. I want to make a coat rack out of your spine. I don't really want your crude pocket watch though. Looks like it's made out of a poo. That's just no way to tell time. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you fall down. Good boy. We've got some mage weave cloth, which is good because I need mage weave. Actually means I might be able to collect more of the silk that I'm getting for my what's he called? Tailor instead. Well, you know, they do like the voodoo shuffle. Gotta love a bit of a voodoo shuffle occasionally. Bit of capoeira. So, but yeah, I think I've worked out the thing with the with it. So if they've got nothing, you just kind of do that and you get nothing. I think it's. I actually think it's because when you pickpocket a lot of the other creatures, they'll at least have what's it called? Some coins. But when you pickpocket these trolls in particular, they don't even have coins. Good. There's some alliance here. So you can see I do the action, and it doesn't say I've failed or it's resisted or anything. So it just makes me think, normally there'd be a like a small amount of copper or something. But because of just the loot they've got in there. Oh, so if it's actually a resist, it breaks stealth as well. Which is why I don't think it's a resist. Because if you actually see a resist pop up, they'll actually attack straight away. question is, will these guys social? Because I reckon I can take 2 on at once. Oh crap. Says, I reckon I can take 2 on at once. Oh, no, social. Can take 2 on at once, and then that guy's right there behind me. And they social, and it's just not good. So I'll see if I can get a resist off. Well, I can't specifically try to get a resist. But I think I've seen a resist in that sort of way as well, so... Stranglethorn, page 24. Sometimes one patrols here. Let's go get this life fruit though. We can find where it is on the ground, of course. Always goes on part of the ground that blends in well.
I can't loot that right now.
Okay, that was latency. And that's a concerning amount of latency. Apparently there's been some DDoS attacks. Let me just quickly check something. Okay, no, it looks like they had a red alert up before because they were getting DDoS attacked. I think it was on their login servers. Because when I went to log in earlier, I had like a 20-minute wait time. I was like, what the hell? Alright, Mr. Berserker. You've had your fun. I'm here to go nappy naps. There's a concerning amount of corpses around all of those guys down there. Yeah, see, that one was a resist. That one resisted and straight away broke stealth. So yeah, so I'm thinking it's literally just because a lot of these guys don't have have no loot in them to actually pickpocket. Alrighty. Wild Shank. Greater healing potion. A sap. Come on. Don't make me thistle tea. Swear I need a longer sap. That's not too bad actually. That's... Oh no, I can't. Plus, I just got another health potion. Yay! What am I doing with the skulls? 7 of 20, that's not too bad actually. Ooh, 10 of 20. Those two had 3 shrunken skulls each. Nice. Keep those shrunken skulls. Don't know what they're waiting for. Come back here a bit, will you? Don't want to be quite so close to that guy. Another rogue, yeah. Of course it's another rogue. It's always going to be another rogue. I found rogues seem to be quite popular in what's it called? What's this again? Hardcore Classic. Probably because we've got a lot of things that mean we can get out of dodge with. Let's see, what are you? Berserker. Crude pocket watch, come on. Pocket watch was being very crude to me. Saying all sorts of rude things. How dare it. So the Stranglethorn pages, I've actually been collecting them, but I'm collecting them. When I get them, I'm sending them off to a bank alt. So I'll let my bank alt have it for a bit, and I will eventually I might have all the pages, or at least close to all the pages. And then I will be doing the pages of Stranglethorn. Now I'm trying to remember what I was planning on doing after I do these STV quests. That's right, I was going to head up to Swamp of Sorrows. There's a couple of things I can get out of the Swamp of Sorrows. A couple of things I can train in. This is true. If every pocket did have a lockbox, it would actually seem like there's just too much, and it'd be a bit weird, to be honest. It'd be one of those things where you'd just be like, you know what, it's too much, it's being too easy to get. So it's where you want a challenge, but you don't want it to be an awful slog. You've got to kind of have it in somewhere in the middle, and it's probably fairly well balanced. To Alliance people. Call them people being generous there, I think. Let's grab this guy, because it doesn't look like he's got anyone near him. Come on out. Are you like stuck in the wall there, or? Because then I might be able to get that gold thorn that's just there as well. Gold thorn! All the gold thorn. There's 2 Alliance guys buggered off. Looks like they have. 3 more skulls. That's actually going through pretty quickly. Don't mind me. There we go. Don't mind me, group of mobs. I'm just here to take what is probably not really mine. Hello, Trapmaster. How are you doing today? Ah, you didn't defeat Rag. That sucks, man. Hopefully you've learnt a lot from the experience, though. And you can get him next time. The Australians' ultimate defence of their pockets. You keep redbacks in there. You'll only ever pickpocket it once. You'll never want to go back to it again. you know, if you live through the finding a redback in somebody's pocket thing. %. Yeah, no, yeah, that's that's definitely pretty solid. Oops. All right, we'll do it the evasion way. That there we go. Let's see if we do this. I mean, if you're trying to do it with you get to 38% and you've got some undergeared filler people in there, you're doing very well then, really. So I'd call that like a pretty much next time you go in there, you've basically got yourself a kill. So. I reckon you'll be you're definitely on your way to getting a kill on that one.
Not enough energy. I don't have
I've got my shrunken heads. Take them back to my friend with the cauldron in the place where he's standing. I remember what its name is. Gromgol. I totally remembered that. Yeah. So to go back there with his heads. Yeah, Dragon Soul would be from what I understand, Dragon Soul is pretty difficult, but get yourself your rag kill, and you'll be well on your way. So, just got to keep up the momentum. Be standing there doing nothing at each other. I don't like doing that. I don't really need to kill any of these guys now, but you know, still gotta. Forgot to put my poisons back on, all that stuff. Oh, okay. It's probably just like once you get the gear in from Firelands, it's probably pretty easy. So, but I do think it was because I know early on with Cataclysm when it originally dropped, there was a lot of talk about it being overtuned and too difficult and that sort of thing. But that's probably changed a lot now as well. Yeah, so yeah, it does. It depends a lot on how the gearing works and that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't really know with Dragon Soul, so I can't really comment on that. So, may as well help him kill a thing. Make his life easier. Yeah, so I don't know how, like the last one I really saw was Firelands. I know like the tiniest bit about Dragon Soul from there. But that is the way it is sometimes. It is the way it is. Watch out for elite crocodiles here. Oh, geez, yeah. That does make it. That sounds like they have made it a lot easier. But I know, like, but it's like with Even in Burning Crusade, once they sort of brought in all the badges and that sort of stuff, and you could actually, with your badges, buy gear and that sort of stuff, and get gear to a certain extent outside of raids. It did make getting into a raid spot a lot easier. It meant guilds that ran out of that needed to gear people up. It was a bit easier for them as well. So it's not actually a bad idea to have all those sorts of things as an option. Oh yeah, that's Far Reef. That's going underwater for elite quests. Sell off some of these things that I got. I think I can sell that as well. Got another quest for me now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, now it's the clan heads. Gather with the bark. Oh yeah, that one's to do with hinterlands. I don't feel like going up to hinterlands at the moment. I'll hold on to that one. I mean, and that's the thing. Otherwise, it was actually a bit of a problem way back in vanilla, original vanilla, where to be able to, oh, not that one, ninja. No, not ninja. What's my bank called again? Troll, Dapper Troll. That's the one. Yeah, you'd have to do some like molten core runs and that sort of stuff because you'd actually lose you'd lose people and then you wouldn't be able to run certain things. And yes, I've joined a guild. I'm in a guild called Karma. I think it's mostly an American guild, but that's okay. I think they're most of their raid times and stuff I think are so they'll do 4 p.m. 5 p.m. server time, which it's a bit off my time to be able to do things. But they seem like a pretty good group, and they seem to always have like 20 or 30 people online. So when I'm a little bit higher and able to do more instancing, hopefully I'll be able to do some more guild groups and that sort of stuff, which will be good. The only problem I've really got with Americans in gaming and that sort of stuff is that your raid times and everything are very much different to mine. Makes it very, very difficult for me to actually sort of raid alongside Americans and that sort of stuff. So, and there's no Oceanic Hardcore server, so thus it is what it is. And yes, I will complain about it because I'm like that. So I live in Australia, where I don't know where I'm going with that at all, to be honest. I was hoping something had formed, but no, nothing did. So. Now I am now going to run to Swamp of Sorrows. It seems like a bad idea, but we'll do it anyway. Got to pay attention because I don't want to run into stitches along the way. And that's exactly the problem. You know, it's you've got the time difference to kind of have to work with, and it can be a real pain for everyone involved. Unfortunately, is what it is. Fade leaf. Let's kill ourselves a murloc. Oh, I don't have any poisons up, so that's not good. Oh. Don't you dare take my... Yes, I knew you were going to. Trying to nick the fade leaf that I was fighting on top of. What a jerk. Yeah, it's a reason I'm fighting on top of this fade leaf. Come on. But yeah, I used to raid with some guys from New Zealand and that sort of thing in the early days, and that could be really difficult for them because we'd be raiding at like 7 o'clock Australian time, Australian Eastern time specifically, and for them that could be 5 p.m. or even 4 p.m. and it makes it fairly difficult for them. 4 p.m. No, 10 p.m. Yeah, 9 or 10 p.m. Yeah, and then you'd have the Western Australia guys who, for them, it's closer to 5 in the afternoon, and it makes it difficult. So you gotta try and end up in your own time zone. So, not the easiest thing. But nice. One of the guys on that watches sometimes on Twitch. He's in this guild as well, and he recommended it to me because it's large and it generally always has some people online. So, and I had a little bit of a look and I thought, yeah, they seem pretty good. They seem like good people. So in the end, that's what you want: good people to play with. That's the most important thing. Honestly, where people come from is relatively meaningless. It's what a person is, how they decide to be in society. That's what really matters. So I know our country is full of people that are just utter morons, and it's probably the same for every other one. Yeah, exactly. A good attitude and an urge to progress. That is exactly what I'm after. Doesn't matter where they're from. We can all get along if we've all got the right attitude. All go horribly wrong if we've all got the wrong attitude as well. That's a recipe for some interesting stuff. But, it's all good. All good. Now, let's see. There was a lot of lag on that. That wasn't very good. Don't like that. So, Swamp of Sorrows. I do need to go to the Badlands at some stage as well, because there'll be quite a few quests out there. Not much in the way of a Arathi now. I don't think so. That one is just a hand in now down in Thousand Needles. Yeah, exactly. And the internet offers people the opportunity to be anonymous and just be bastards as well. So you've got people that are going to be ignorant, and that's actually fine. It's fine for people to be ignorant. It's nothing wrong with that, really. But it's when they're willfully cruel and horrible, that's when it's like, that kind of sucks. It's about having the right sort of mix. Right sort of mix that makes up a person. Makes up good people. Oh. That's oh crap, that's put me into PvP as well. That's a great place to be PvP'd. In a territory that is mostly Alliance. Awesome. Well, at least this is what that's what Vanish and Stealth are for. So let's use Vanish and Stealth. So what we'll do is I'm actually going to try and stealth sort of fairly far up this way, I think. So we'll pay a little bit more attention than I was. So always got to be a bit more aware. Oh, in Cata it's a bit different because the world's had a lot of change in Cata. So it will be a bit different. So the town there is where I die. So I want to kind of go around here-ish. So it's all good. I was just being silly and running along the road, where you can come across guards like him, and you can come across Stitches as well, who's like, I think he's around a level 30 elite thing that if you do a quest line as Alliance around here, it summons him and then you're supposed to do a group quest to kill him. So yeah. Okay, maybe it isn't really much different. I don't want to go down that way too much. I want to stick more up here. Yeah, there's a few things around here that can get you. But at the same time, since I'm also PvP enabled now, staying hidden is a definite must. I've got to not do silly things like walk on fire. Right, once I'm actually in the pass, just up here, I'll be perfectly fine at that point. But until then, I've got every opportunity to get my ass killed by almost anything around here. Even then, I think, what level is Swamposaurus? He says, stopping in the middle of... Yeah, so Swamposaurus... Oh yeah, level 35 and that sort of stuff. But yeah, their town just there, Darkshire, is the real danger. Let's not put ourselves in too much danger. Later I'll have to do the run to Badlands, which is about just as fraught with danger as this as well. So I'm sure that there was plenty of dwarves saying damn at the time. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, the damned. Oh, wait, the problem is it's not damned. Damn it. Hot damn. Alright. You should be fairly in the clear, but I'm still not coming out of stealth until after I've had my PvP flag drop. I'm crazy, but I'm not quite that crazy. There we go. Should be fine now. There we go. Now we're in the pass. We've just got to take the proper turns in here now. Otherwise you end up where there is a really good rune cloth farming area. So there's a really great place to farm rune cloth here. About here. This area here. Really good for farming rune cloth down here. but the mobs are level 60. So best to be aware. It is how it goes. I have no buffs up at the moment, but that's alright since I'm just travelling. I know there's birds around a little bit further down here as well, where all of these deaths have been. So I better watch out for them too. Oh yeah, there's birds around here, you know, where all these people have died. That should probably be a hint not to go there. That's okay, I'm sure I'll be fine, because it's me. And I'm a very special little boy. My mum told me so. Very special boy with very special something something. See, and that's exactly the kind of person I didn't want to encounter while I was PvP enabled. It's a question mark, Alliance Hunter could eat me alive. As the first thing they'd probably put on me is a hunter's mark. At which point, stealth is not really a thing. That's right. I can do it. I know what I'm doing. I'll just get distracted very easily by a map or chat or looking at the floor or something shiny over there or writing some crazy story in my head or looking at my quest log again. You know, the things normal people are doing. Yeah, hunters have never liked rogues. I used to be, when I originally played my rogue back in the day, I was actually quite good at PvPing hunters and what's the other thing called? Dueling them. So I used to duel them quite a lot. To the point that one of our really good hunters that was in our raiding guild refused to duel me anymore because he couldn't win and he kept losing. And then there was a time in the arena at Diamall and he thought he'd finally get me, and I ended up killing him and one of our other hunters in the arena in Diamall because they were both like, "That's it, we're finally getting you," and I killed them both. And they were sad. Wouldn't talk to me for about a week. Yeah, there's a lot of slows and stuns. There used to be a good one too. You'd want to slow and stun and put like a blind on their pet so that they couldn't use their pet. Well, okay. Well, at least he doesn't seem to want to attack me. There's Fade Leaf here though, and spiders. Let's kill this spider. It again for me. It's been a while, so I reckon I'd get absolutely wrecked now. But you know, back then, that was 20 years ago. I actually had things like reflexes then. I don't have as good a reflex anymore when it comes to these things. I'm old and batty now. So there's, I think these days a lot of hunters would use disengage as well, because I think that one's one that makes you jump backwards, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that got changed for Kata or not. I know in ICC it used to do that. So if you use disengage at the right time, it was really good. Yeah, because in at one stage they get, what's it called? So you get the Cloak of Shadows. So it gets rid of all magic and that sort of stuff, and it basically makes you immune to magic for like 10 or 15 seconds or something. Not in this part of WoW, but when you do have it, it is just so awesome. I absolutely love that ability. To Stonard, we've made it. Made it to Stonard. Only 7 deaths. It's good. Ah. Cars outside being loud.
Strength and honor.
Flight path. Let's go. Yeah, rogues. Rogues will find a way. Rogues will always find a way.
What do you need?
Oh yeah, they were very much designed to kill squishy targets, squishy range targets, 100%. Water breathing. That spirit healing potion. Definitely grab that.
Go forth to victory.
What do I need for that? Sungrass as well. Cool. That's good. Good. Now, where do I want to go to do more questing? I should kill the dragons over here while I'm here. But outside of that, where should I go? Technically, there's still Desolus. I don't want to go to Desolus, though. Desolus makes me sad. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the big map. Let's have a look at the big map. Trollbane's complete. I could work on the princess one. Oh, there's some quests down there as well. For now, let's go killing some dragons, I think. Killing some dragon whelps. See how we do. There should be some quests I could do here as well, but I'd like to get probably a couple more levels first. That reminds me though, should be more quests available soon down there. Wait a minute, did I just see a quest I've got to hand in? Where are we? Oh, Goblin sponsorship should be handed in down there. Wow, I'm an idiot. Should have gone to do that already. Well. Yeah. Yeah, I've almost got the gold for it as well. I'll probably still have to do some specific gold farming before getting to 40 to get it, but I might have enough gold at level 40 to straight up buy my mount straight away, which will be the first time ever that I've managed to do that, because generally I'm really bad with my gold and I don't think about trying to make gold. I just level up and buy too many things off the auction house and generally be really bad with money, because I'm just terrible with money. See thing, buy thing, yay. Which isn't a thing in real life, oddly enough. Like, I'm actually pretty good with money normally. Put me in a game, though. It's not real money. Throw it everywhere. Use it all up. Alright. Let's... I don't think these things run away. Let's go with double instant poisons. and see if we can fight some green dragons for their stuff. Yeah. So it's one of those things, gems will always be a sink for you once you get to that point. I think one of the worst you get on some of them, it's like, because you can end up being able to buy, there's a Jaguar there as well. So you end up being able to buy the enchants as well. So you can just kind of buy it all in the auction house, and so you kind of stop leveling all your other professions and that sort of thing, and all your money disappears into things on the auction house. And you try and get away from the dragon whelp that's coming your way. And you're like, why are you patrolling all the way over here, you little green bastard? Fighting something at my own level. It's nice. Need to do it more often. That's right, there might be quests in Badlands I can do as well. Now that I think about it. Of course. Another place I have to run to. That might be okay. Speck of dream dust. Just a speck of dream dust and you'll be off. Off with the fairies, la la la. Off with the fairies. The fairies are very nice. Ah, okay. So gems are. Oh yeah. No neutral auction house. Yeah, I always found not much ever went on the neutral auction houses, except for sometimes some stuff that is like specific to one of the one or other of the races. So it'd be like if you can get like a certain cat or something as alliance, you put it on the neutral auction house to sell it to Hordes and that sort of thing. So a lot of cosmetic stuff. Ooh, level 12 backpack, 12 slots. Oh, now that's loot. That's some good loot there. That's what I'm talking about. Go too far, Mr. Whelpling. Or Whelp, whatever you want to be. 12 slot bag. Oh. Oof. That's what we want. More bag slots. For crap that I'm just going to keep piling into my bags. So that I can be a massive hoarder. Of mostly herbs that one day I'm going to use, I swear. Yeah, I think the neutral auction house was supposed to help any kind of imbalance and that sort of stuff in the economies of the two sides, but it generally doesn't really work. What it normally gets used for is people that have characters on both Horde and Alliance, and you use it to transfer gold from one to the other one. But yeah, actually having a... No worries, man. Enjoy. Have a good day. I think having some kind of essentially tax for using the a central auction house that just can go to the other other side would be good. Just combine the two. No. Hey, you're dead. You're gone. Gone. There we go. Yeah, and that's kind of one of the problems as well. It's like it's good to be able to do that kind of stuff, but it's very much not its intended use. So it's probably one of those things that Blizzard should have really thought a bit more about. But they probably just thought, oh yeah, this would just be a really good little novelty thing. We'll do that, chuck that in there, it'll be good. But, yeah. Brad, kitty. Brad. Look what you did to me. You hurt me. Hurt me badly. Yeah, exactly. Just make it so that you go, okay, well, I can't get this on my Horde auction house. I'll go to Gadgetzan. I'll use their Gadgetzan. Am I thinking of the right place? Yeah, Gadgetzan. Use the neutral auction house, and I'll get it there. I just have to pay a small premium for not being the correct race. Small flame sacks are very useful and sell very well on the auction house. And I will also need them for my own ends.
I can't do that yet.
So that's the thing, though. They have a good idea, but they just sort of they don't put quite enough in it to fully form their idea into an actual solution. Adolescent whelps, what are you doing? Let me kill the two of you. You wait over there a minute. God damn it. He's going to spit acid. Oh, and the acid hits hard. Of course it does. And it's got a really long range. Of course it does. Let's close the range up. Ah, damn it. Right, screw it. Just not worry about those two. They're just being annoying. Bad whelps. What was the dreaming ones that spat? Maybe they both spit acid. How you resist my my distract? I'm very distracting. Okay, they both spit acid. Cool. Man, that acid hits hard though. Fuck hell. Stop spitting. Very rude. Very rude. Should go think about what you've done. Well, new one.
I can't do that yet.
Yes.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Here we go. Yeah, the acid spit's very annoying. Very, very annoying. And that's hopefully that one won't come too close over here. Come on, come a little bit further. Right, good. There we go. Almost got all my dream dust.
I can't do that yet.
Unfortunately, I haven't got a little whelpling yet. That was always one of my goals back in the day, get all the whelplings. I was never really a pet collector, but I wanted the whelplings. I had the red and the green one. I can't remember if I got the black one or not. I think I might have tried to farm it for a while, but never got it. What we'll do, let's get this jag to come up here. That way we're away from that whelpling. Fight one at a time. One at a time means we are almost guaranteed to win. Unless he gets a whole heap of crits at a time like that. At which time it becomes harder to win.
Not enough energy.
Yes.
I don't have enough energy.
Yes. No, you shall. No destruction, young whelpling. Sadly, I will not get my dream dust. I wish to have my dream dust. I wish to sleep among the stars. Wait, I think that means something else.
It's too far away.
Scratch that. I just wish to have a nap. A nice little nap. Apparently I interrupted it and it still went off. So that's just sad. Oh, I want to go get 2 more dream dust. Thought I still needed 3. Here, little whelplings. Come out and play. I'm just a small, stalky orc rogue. Come to be friendly in its own special way.
Can't do that yet.
Do wonder where dragons keep their copper coins. Can't be easy carrying copper coins around with you when you're a small flying creature that doesn't seem to have pockets.
I don't have enough energy.
Unless it's like, you know, the old prison wallet, which is none of my business. None of my business. What you want to stick in there is entirely up to you as a dragon whelp.
I can't do that yet.
Stop. Halt. Fight. Fight me and die to my power. We sneak up on you, then we take your loot. After a brief tussle.
Not enough energy.
There we go. See, the other thing is, why am I reaching in there to find out what they're storing in there? That's the other thing. Is it like just common knowledge that that's where dragons hoard their treasure? There's things that you really shouldn't be thinking about, I think. Do you think that it is awful to think about? We should probably just move on. Let's head back to Stonard And we will take a flight elsewhere. Oh, we might find out what that Nika Blood Scar quest is about. Ooh. Let's find out what this gold thorn is here about. Yeah, exactly. Where else can you put it as a dragon? Well, or are they like wombats and kangaroos and actually have a pouch? I've never seen one with a pouch before, but you never know. I think, though, actually, it would make a decent sense for them to have a pouch when you think about it, because dragons are always having to have a cave and they keep the eggs in that. But instead, if they had a pouch, then they could take the eggs with them, keep them warm with their body. Like, it makes a lot more sense. Why don't lizards have a pouch? Alright. Cathedral, eh? I don't think I'm high enough for a cathedral run. Yeah, so lizards should have a pouch. Of just most types, they should just have one. Redesigned. Yeah, marsupial dragons. That's right. Alright. There you go. Platypus. Wife has just discovered it. Platypus is actually a marsupial dragon that lost its wings. I mean, it's all you need to really add to a... It's the only thing that a platypus is really missing. It's basically got everything else. Travel to the Badlands. Might as well pick up some of these Badlands quests. There's a lot of places that try to send me there. Yeah. Venomous. Generally insane, like the most things in Australia. Let's see. So that's got to go to him. Another one goes up to the one that I've got to go there for. Where am I supposed to take the dream dust? Brings us to Kazakh in Booty Bay. Oh, okay, so I've got 2 to drop off in Booty Bay. Where's the Flight Master? Flight Master! Need to go to Booty Bay, mate. Let's go. Yeah, it was like the bitter of marsupials, which is... I think some wings on a platypus would have been cool. I think they'd look good with wings as well. But I think they give the wings had already been given to rats, which is how we got bats. We should have given them to the platypus instead. I know to just like drop down out of the sky and start scratching you up with its venomous claws. Damn, that thing sounds horrific. Yeah. Whew. That would be a horrific thing to have to fight. I don't know if I want to come up against it, to be honest. Then again, maybe what happened was the flying platypus just turned out to not be as strong as like eagles and that sort of stuff. So they were hunted out of existence by some of the birds we've got here. Constantly swooped by magpies because the platypuses were trying to put their eggs into magpie nests. So the magpies got angry at them, swooped them out of existence. I think it's a solid theory. Good solid theory behind that one. Perfectly sane thinking. Oh, that's what you require Purple Lotus for water breathing. Because I've got a water breathing potion, don't I? Yeah, elixir of water breathing. Okay, so that one's just 30 minutes. Oh. I need sungrass for my superior healing potions. I need more gold thorn for my elixirs of agility. The good thing is, this is now a creature that I can now include in my in one of my fantasy stories that I'm slowly writing in my head and may one day actually type out. This is interesting. It's interesting. Travel to the Badlands. Let's have a quick look at not Blasted Lands. Wow, lots of people die all over the place in Badlands. Okay. So that one is some quests I can currently do. Barbecued buzzard wings, solution to doom. Alderman, Akmadan. That's definitely something that will have to be encountered, I think. I like it. Hotel's Revenge. So what level is Scarlet Monastery? 34 to 45. So if I get to about 38, I reckon then is good time for SM. I have done some writing. There's something I wrote that's something like 200,000 or 300,000 words or something that I never quite finished. Well, into the last chapter of it, but it's most of a novel. So the thing is, you actually need to read it many times over for it to be
Keep your nose clean in my town.
Shimmering Flats. Yep. Because what you need to do is you'll need to draft it quite a few times. But what you need to do is you need to get far enough into it that just leaving it as a draft is no longer an option. Really. And then you can't delete the whole thing. Bring Goblin Rubens to... Alright, so I gotta go to Shimmering Flats. It's not too bad an idea. So if I go to Shimmering Flats... If I use evasion for no reason, that'll help me think. If I go to Shimmering Flats, I hand in those two quests. Which is a good idea. Then I can take boat, fly to Shimmering Flats from Ratchet, or fly to Tanaris from Ratchet, then go to Ogrimmar from there. Miss the boat, because that's always an option. So I go to Shimmering Flats, do the things there. What else is there? There might even be some more things worth doing here. Not yet. Nat Pagel I need to spend a bit more time thinking about. Spirit Healer. And Anixia's level 60. Oh, what do you know? So Shimmering Flats got a couple to hand in there. Don't think there's anything I can pick up here yet, but that's alright. $44.54, yep. So yeah, Gadget's End to go to there. Then we'll fly back to Ogrimmar, go across to Undercity, run to Badlands. I'm unfortunately spending a lot of time running around on this at the moment. Which is slightly annoying, but yeah, no, not awful. Could be worse. Could be worse. That's right, yeah, you can do that in Kata, can't you? Wonder if she still drops the tier 2 helms. The good thing, what I liked about Onyxia in Ice Crown, you can actually get a Onyxia mount. So I think she's worth fighting for that, because the Onyxia mount actually looks really cool. I quite like it. It's one of the few mounts I really wanted in the Ice Crown expansion. Never got it though. Onyxia mount. I liked it. It looked cool. I got some other hard to get mounts, but they weren't really ones I was looking for. Because the Onyxia mount just looks like a baby Onyxia. Very, very good. Even on the private servers I used to go on, I think a couple of them dropped on one of our private servers, but never for me. Never for me. But I got Mimron's head, so that was pretty cool. That's a nice, well, not really a rare mount by the time I got it, but, you know, since about 30 people in my guild already had it, because we were insane and just doing no lights Ulduar all the time. Because we all had mental problems. But it's okay. It's okay. Oh, yep. I think I can't remember if I got the Twilight Drake. I got the Bronze Drake though. I have the. So there was achievement dragons you could get for doing Nax 25 and 10 man as well. For doing the achievements in those, and I actually got both of the ones for Nax, and I got one of the ones for Ulduar as well, which are the Proto Drake ones, which was pretty cool. So the guild I was in when I was doing those were very much on a big let's try and get all of these cool things kick. And so we were going for a lot of legendary weapons across the board and all of that sort of stuff. So I had my legendary healing hammer from Ulduar and all that sort of stuff as well. We pushed really hard for all of that, so. And it just kind of wore me out a little bit from it. So, but oh well. Yeah, it's actually you can see how much their design advanced as well when you look at the Proto Drake, because the actual textures on it are a lot more detailed than on the Drakes as well. Lots of different Proto Drakes you can get. So. Hard to always push the PvPers into raiding. Can be difficult. Remember one of our PvPers back in original vanilla way back when was he was going for the Grand Marshal or whatever it was called. And it was what was it? Yeah, he ended up getting Grand Marshal, but like we had a get together down in Melbourne as for the guild, and he arrived for like 5 minutes and then left. Viragosa. Which one is she? Viragosa. Oh, yes, Viragosa. Yeah, used to see her all the time. I can't remember if I actually got the Time Lost Proto Drake. I know I actually might have gotten the Time Lost Proto Drake purely by accident because I just happened to be in the area at the time of its spawn. Like I wasn't looking for it or anything like that. It was just utter arsing luck. But at the same time, that could have been on one of the private servers I was playing on. I can't remember exactly. I've played on so many different servers now. Yeah. And I can't just log on to my old classic character because I don't have it installed at the moment, so... Yeah, the Time Lost Proto Drake and Viragosa. Yeah, I know on one of the private servers I played on, it was actually a little bit bugged. The way Viragosa and Time Lost would actually spawn, so it'd actually spawn like 2 or 3 of them on top of each other, so they'd be flying along. And you wouldn't actually be able to tell that there was multiple, and that could get very exciting if you weren't ready for it. You'd get crunched by these 3 elite dragons, and you'd be like, okay, maybe I should have my tank pally here instead. Maybe get a group for this. This isn't good. I've gotten myself massively killed. Massively. Yeah. Yeah, that is the other thing with it. A lot of people want the Time Lost Proto Drake, so you will have people that will very much specifically camp at spawn points. So it can make it very hard to get. So it is very annoying. But when enough people have it, it becomes less of a novelty then. But I know even in things like, as you move on to things like Cataclysm and Mists of Pandaria and that sort of stuff, people will still want those, all of those mounts because they want to collect mounts. And I've seen things where the amount of mounts and pets and stuff some people have in retail is literally over 1,000 on some of these things. And it's like, what the... There's 1,000 mounts that you can get now? Jeez. You know, it's like... I was never really much of a mount collector, but it's just like, I'm kind of glad I never was, because that would be a sort of something that would sucker me in quite badly. Quite badly indeed. And on the private server, when you do end up with 3 Viragosas and that sort of stuff, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it is on the live servers because they were a little bit tuned and that sort of thing on this particular server. So you could actually fight all 3 if you had like a half decent tank or something like that, or you could heal a lot. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are they'll buy It's like when you get like the wyverns, and there's 6 different coloured wyverns. You know, you get your red, your green, your blue, your purple, all that sort of stuff. And so they get all of those as well, and they try and get each of the different types of mount in different colours, like the other proto drakes and that sort of thing. Because your time lost, you can get a green one, a red one, all your different ones from the instances, and they're all the same sort of thing. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick Google search while we're flying. Well, how many mounts are there? So let's see, 906 total mounts that you can get. Here's your list of mounts that you can currently get in World of Warcraft. So not quite 1,000, no, 906. But pets though, I know pets is wow. How many pets? How many pets? How many novelty pets? We'll put that in. See if that comes up with it. Novelty pets. Collectible companions. Yeah, but just how many? How many unique pets are there? It doesn't really say. Oh, here we go. 1,735 as of 2024 unique pets. So yeah, your different colours, they still count. They still count as a different pet. So yeah, so you end up, so your number is 906 and 1,700 for mounts and pets. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like it's smart by Blizzard. They've gone. A lot of people are literally pretty much just playing so that they can collect pets and mounts and all these sorts of things. Let's just put a shitload of them in there. People can collect them. People love collecting these things. Yeah. My missus loves having all of the different pets and mounts and all that sort of stuff. Private server she's playing on, she's got its maximum level you can get to currently is 50 on the private server, and she's got, I think she was telling me that she's got 37 mounts already. So, but there's a thing with whole sharing mounts and these sorts of things on that server. So through all your characters. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. I don't know if there'd be a list on how many unique models and that sort of thing there would be for the mounts. Hard to say, but yeah, there's the amount of pets and mounts is crazy. It's a pet collecting game. I have found most things like MMOs and that sort of thing, like almost all of them will have some kind of pet collecting mechanic now. It's very important to people to have these things in there. So makes sense for them to put it in there. Friend I was actually in a guild with years ago. This was in original Burning Crusade guild called Mortal Wombats. He had one of the mini Diablos you got with one of the special edition Diablo releases. And he didn't get it from the special edition Diablo release. He was given it because he found a bug that hadn't been reported by anyone else all throughout WoW. And so he managed to get that. It was like a bit of a game-breaking bug that he found as well. So they gave him that as a reward for reporting a bug,
Off with you.
which was pretty cool.
Watch your back.
Right, yeah, he's going to do his little dance. I'm going to go hand in this other quest over here somewhere. You're going to get some plans. Some fuel regulation plans.
Time is money, friend.
There you go. Enjoy.
Right back.
Speak with Razoric. Get stuck on a thing. Right here.
Right back.
Retrieve the C4M booster from Shreve at the Gizmorium in Gadgetzan. Apparently the Zeppelin it was being sent on crashed in Dustswallow Marsh. Oh, yep. I remember that quest. Gotta find that in Dustswallow. I do like the idea of like the unique pets and mounts and that sort of stuff, especially when you've got when there's something you got to work for them a little bit.
Good day to you.
We'll take that one since I'm going to go to Badlands.
Interest you on the fight?
Bring Cravel's scheme to crank Fizzlebop in Booty Bay. Okay. Have to go back to Booty Bay for that. Now, that gives us more quests to go out to the Badlands. So what I'm going to do now is run back to Sonaris again. And then I'm going to head over to Undercity, to head over to Arathi, to start the trek all the way down to the Badlands. See if I can make it there without completely losing my sanity, which some would argue is long gone. So we'll see how that goes. But it won't be the first time people have decided I've lost my sanity. I swear, I've left it somewhere. It might just be in the next room, I don't know. Every time I walk into the next room, I forget what I went in there to find. So, very frustrating. But oh well. Yeah, see, and yeah, that's probably going a bit too far with your RNG on that one as well. You know, it's you've got to find a good balance so that it's not too frustrating. You know, if you can balance it out right, then you're good. It'll be nice. People will actually enjoy it, and it'll be an enhancement to the game. When it's such a massively low percentage of actually finding it, though, it's just like, you know what, this is not worth it. It's one of the things I want, but I'm not trying for it. It's too hard, too much. So you just give up on it. Crashing and stuff. No, he's a guard anyway. He's not going to send me anywhere. Alright, so I'm going to fly to Ogrima. This is a fairly long flight, so I'm going to make myself a coffee. And I will be back fairly soon, so I'll just be a few minutes. Aha! I'm back. I worked out how to unmute my microphone. I swear. You push a button. Yep, definitely unmuted. Oh, 99 mining being something like 20,000 rotations of mining. Oh, that's people get it. It's hard to get intentionally. Ah, yes. So it's ends up being one of those things that a lot of people end up with the pet, but the people really chasing it will probably be forever cursing RNG because they'll never manage to get it. And that's just very sad. Twig of the World Tree. That'd be a good rogue weapon, I reckon. Better than in the hands of a hunter. Even though everything's a hunter weapon, as we all know.
Greetings, traveler.
Get rid of that stuff.
Go in peace.
I've got myself a couple of flame sacks. Got some blind weed, which is good. Let's have a look at, because we've got this moonsteel broadsword that we need for something. That is 4 gold. Not feeling well healed enough for that at the moment. Well, see, that's the thing with all of these games with any kind of RNG in it. The things you really want are always going to be the things that drop the least, and it's just going to be painful and sad because everyone around you will be getting it. And it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. I've seen it many times and experienced it many times. I can send that to one of my alts, which is good. Or use it as a bank bag. Hello, Nova Shadow. How are you doing? How is Twitch feeling at the moment? Is it good over there? I hope it's good over there. I've been watching Iron Mouse on Twitch a lot lately. Excellent. Glad you're doing well. Got to get ourselves to Undercity. I'm doing quite well as well. Right. I have a slight headache right now. Very, very slight. But overall, I'm doing very well. I like having a day off. Public holidays are my thing. Weekend has been good. I've done a lot of streaming on the weekend, but which isn't a bad thing. I actually very much like doing my streams. It's more and more is becoming something I keep thinking that I just want to just keep doing all the time. So, but yeah, overall, it's been a good weekend. Haven't been up to a lot, and that's also a good thing. I like having nice, quiet, chill weekends. How's your weekend been? Get to Undercity. Get to start our crazy trek. Going to last boss in graveyard. Ah, yep. Do. Oh, looks like a guildie might have fallen through the floor. No worries, Trapmaster. Have a good night. I'll do my best not to die. And yeah, I'll try and clip it if I do die. Thank you very much for following. I always like to have some more followers. I'm trying. So I'm keen to keep going with this sort of thing. It's very enjoyable for me. Right. Looks like a guilty might have died, but it's hard to see. For some reason, my death log is not displaying things I've asked it to. Show text, show death log. Oh, that's right. Remaining projects. So you've got a lot of projects then. My missus has a lot of projects she's working on. Hers are mostly crochet projects and sewing projects and rearranging the house projects and trying to make me into a good husband, which is a project that's I think is going to be impossible for her to actually finish. I don't think it's going to work at all for her. But she's going to keep trying. I commend her on that. I'll make sure it's as difficult as possible for her. Well, and she's making rude gestures at me now. I didn't. I used Fiverr, and I sort of spent quite a bit of time kind of going through Fiverr and trying to find somebody to create the logo for me. So like I actually, because I can on Twitch I'm called Dapper Nin, which is not what I actually want to be called. I want to be called Dapper Ninja, and I'm trying to convince Twitch to let me have it, but it's been weird. So, but yeah, so the idea is it's supposed to be a ninja with a top hat and a monocle, and so I kind of gave that to an artist who I kind of liked the art stuff they'd been doing for other people on Fiverr. Kind of went, this is what I'm looking for, and they went, cool, and they made it all up for me. So that, which was good, you know. So it did cost me a little, you know, probably about, I think it was about $50-60, but yeah, that doesn't surprise me that it's AI generated, to be honest. It's one of those things, I'm not very good at using the AI generation things, so otherwise I probably would have done it myself, but yeah. Still, I like it, so I'm going to keep running with it all the same. So that is the main thing, I think. I'm not really super into things like the AI stuff, but I don't mind it. In this case, I think it looks, I like it. So in the end, always that's the main thing I go for. Got to like these things. All right, now I want to go to Arathi. Where are you, Flight Master? Bat Handler, sorry.
Trust no.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I can't really pick that sort of stuff myself. So, not in my skill set, unless it's got 7 fingers and that sort of stuff, and toes for eyelids or something. I generally can't really pick it. Oh yeah, I'd be happy to see some of your work. That'd be cool. I don't know if I probably don't have links enabled on Twitch, but I should still be able to actually see them myself though. So let me see if I can check my chat rules easily. G'day, Dara. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for the follow as well. Technically, I actually started streaming probably 8 years ago now. I was doing some streaming, but I kind of took a long time off, and I'd say I've only been streaming now for probably only about a month and a half or so, really, coming back into it. So I just kind of, it was something I did years ago, just for a little while, for a bit of fun, and it just dropped off for me. That's all. But I'm trying to be doing it a fair bit more now. Try to do it a lot more, really. So let's see. Let me just bring up. But overall, I'm doing well. Where is my Discord? Why can't I find it? Because it's not running at the moment, of course. I've got 8,000 other things running, but not Discord. I haven't really been working towards my goals, unfortunately. It's not something I've been doing a good job of. Why are you just doing silly things, Discord? Why, oh why? Why do you hate me so? Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of what's it called? Video making on YouTube and that sort of thing. But yeah, where are we? I'm on Discord. Let's see. And I'm always happy to have some advice. Let's see. Discord, why are you being my enemy today? Of course, it's because of streamer mode. Streamer mode always wrecks it. So let's do that. No. That's not what I'm after either. Du-du-du. Discord is being a pain. Let's see. Let's go. Ruining everything. Let's see. Yeah, I quite like streaming at the moment. Like it's been really good. It's definitely been worth it as far as I'm concerned. Let me see here. Like I really enjoy streaming, so it is one of my preferred things. So okay. So let me just. Why hasn't that come up properly? Okay. Sorry, just give me a minute here. Just trying to convince. What I need to do is get this stupid thing out of streamer mode now. All your friends are streaming and that sort of thing. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are streaming that have started streaming these days. They enjoy it, which is the main thing. Let's just get that out of that mode there. It's just being silly. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm getting codes and all sorts of things sent to me. All right. Let's see. Take that, put it in here, flip it over a couple of times. Okay. Just quickly get that stuff sent. There we go. Ah, sorry about that. Sent some stuff through. Should all be good now. Let's get this Trollbane sent through, and it looks like for some reason my headset just turned off. Let me see if I can turn that back on. All the technical difficulties right now. Come on. Well, I only just changed your battery. Battery should not be flat. There we go.
Stay away from them.
I'm so close to leveling now. It is ridiculous. And let's head to the Badlands. Like I was saying I was going to do forever ago now. See if we can get there. I can now make Mage Weave, which is good.
Thunder.
I'll see how it goes. To Badlands, and hopefully not die along the way. See how we go. See how we go. Cadger's Whisker I don't need yet. Let's see. Let's see. Will we die on the way to the Badlands? Will we live on the way to the Badlands? These are things that are hard to tell. Go through these spiders here. Yep.
I don't have anything.
Bad spider. Do not take my candles. No, take candles. There we go. Now, there is Fade Leaf here. I'm going the wrong direction. I'm going to worry about the fate if there's too many things to kill me there, so we're going to avoid that. Okay. Ooh, wild steel bloom. Let's see if we can get to that without having to kill too many things. Wild steel bloom. There we go. There we go. I think I have you. What did I use wild steel bloom for? Now I can't remember. Does anyone remember? Oh, that's right. Yeah, elixirs of fortitude. I made some of those. Let's see. Just have to cross a Thandal span. Oh, there we go. Level 37. Level 37 in the middle of nowhere. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Where was I? Needs to come up here. This needs to go here. What am I doing? Clicking all the wrong things again. Yeah, very nice. Very nice work. Very nice. Well, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Where are we at? Level 37. Sprint through here. That should work well. Wife's apparently disappearing out in the front yard somewhere. Ah, yes. I see. Ah, it's good. It's good work. I like how you've got the you've got the progress showing as well from where you started the work with just outlines and that sort of thing. It's very cool. Alright, while I'm not going to be going for more artwork just yet, I'm definitely going to be keeping you on my list of people to contact when I am looking for more. So I'll need to do you actually do things like emotes and that sort of thing as well? Yeah, I'm still trucking along, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm still getting along here. So are you actually... Do you have a public holiday down in Melbourne today as well? How easy would it be without stealth? Stealth has saved me in a few different places, but probably less than you'd be surprised at how fewer times it's actually saved me as well. Definitely saved me earlier when I was trying to get to Swamp of Sorrows. Ah, cool. So you guys also have Labor Day. Excellent. I wasn't entirely sure. I know parts of Australia do have it and some parts don't. I'm not really sure who doesn't actually at the moment, but... You know... It's fine, I swear. It's nice. It is nice to have a public holiday, though. Oh. It's very nice to have a public holiday. It's nice to have coffee as well. What time is it? 10 past 4. I've had this sitting here for a while and haven't been drinking it. It's not very good. Luckily, it still has some warmth to it, so it's all good. Yeah, just stand there running into a wall. Alright, I should pay attention to where I'm going just here. Because this is where it becomes a bit of a maze and you can fall off a cliff and die. We don't need to fall off a cliff and die. Come close enough to things like that enough. I think I've said enough. Enough! Oh, God. My brain is melting. My brain is melting. So, let's see. See-through map for the win. I'm not going to be able to see where I am anyway with the map because it's just sort of going, you're in mountains. That's where you are, you're in them. And they're mountains. Level 20, you're not a problem unless you get a bit overly attacky. if I run through or something. You know what? I actually should have saved my sprint because there'll be guards just up here further along in these here halls. These dwarven mazes. Normally a guard cruising through here on patrol. I'm sure he's going to want to kill me. I am the favourite flavour of things to kill. Alright, here we go. Let's use some of that stealth. On the plus side, oh no, he can actually PvP enable me. Let's avoid getting PvP enabled, shall we? Let's avoid that. Avoid getting killed by the Alliance and their guards. As long as I stay not enabled, we'll be okay. Just in case, let's stealth past him. It doesn't seem like they'd actually attack me, because they're like, when you mouse over them, they don't show a sword. It still stays as the fist. Well, does this mean we're dumping out in Lochmadan? Yes. Yes. Let's see. Now, what we want to do, as you can see, a lot of Alliance die here. We need to cruise along behind Thelsamar. It looks like the Alliance do have some troubles with deaths around here and up there. That doesn't surprise me. They're all elite ogres, and people probably just sort of cruise up there going, "Ah, it'll be fine." And then they're like, "Oh dear, I have 4 elite ogres killing me. My leg's over there now. That's going to be hard to get to." Which is not good. Not good. Dun, dun, dun. You know what, more I think about it, less I think I'm going to do that quest. I'm going to get rid of that. It's too tempting. It keeps tempting me to go back and do it. And at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's one that would get me killed. I don't want to go do the drop-off near South Shore, where the Alliance will, where their guards are like level 55 and will 100% kill me. Not what I need. I don't need death by guard. Let's just try and stay alive here. Speaking of not needing death by guard, there's some more. Oh, that's nice of them to be heading away from me. Don't see me. There we go. Lovely. Let's throw up sprint and off we go. Let's see. Oh, poor old Sooty. Oh, the big black bear's gone bye-bye. Sad. Why? Why would you take out old Sooty? What did Sooty ever do to you? Cruel and horrible people that killed him, probably for a quest. Oh well, poor Sooty. I'll be sad for him. I will be sad. Let's see. Oh, good. Yeah, level 30 elites. Let's level 36 elites, really. Stay away from them. This is where we get to have a lot of things probably chase us. And one of the reasons why I've been wanting to come out here is because in the Anchor, the little city thing over there, that is where there is a lot more of those junk boxes just positioned around the place for me to pick the locks of and get my lock picking up without having to do any pickpocketing for junk boxes or anything like that. So, next PC part on the way. Motherboard, nice. Still gonna have to wait for the rest. Well, that sucks. at least you're getting there. At least you're getting there. You've got to get off the potato, and you've got to get onto something good. It will be good. It'll make you happier. You'll enjoy a game with the kids. So I've seen, I think PC Case Gear are showing that they've got a lot of, they're starting to get like the 5070s and that sort of thing in now as well. So starting to get some sort of amount of parts together. Alright, we'll fight, it's okay. Let me guess, you're going to be going for the King's Blood, aren't you? No? Yeah? No. Okay, well that's alright then. King's Blood stays mine. And there's Goldthorn. Goldthorn's even better. Goldthorn's what I really want. Alright, so I've got a complete one here, and then we've got an elite, a dungeon, and a thing for barbecued wings. Which I do want so that I can get the recipe for that. That'll be good. Need recipes. 10 Endurium flakes. Pretty sure that is actually an elite quest, isn't it? Endurium. Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. Might be one I can even do.
Do I have a deal for you? Keep it real.
Buzzard wings. That's 4 buzzard wings for him.
Have a good one.
I'm pretty sure the buzzards are around the place. They're be a higher level than I am. Oh. Did I actually pick up that Goldthorn before? No, I did not. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Oh yeah, Scorptech. I find Scorptech to be really good as well. They're normally PC Case Gear and Scorptech are my go-to in Australia. For stuffs. Both can be good. I thought I had a stack of King's Blood already in here. stand here and make faces at my inventory for a bit. Going, Doesn't seem to actually tell me anything though, making faces at it doesn't seem to help. Don't know why. Level 39, eh? Now fighting you is the best idea, but I already made a lead, so should be alright. There you go. Yes, you came and you attempted to fight me. I applaud you for that. But you failed to kill me. For I am slightly more powerful than you are. Endurium. That will come off like the trogs and that sort of stuff down south, I think. I've seen more Goldthorn. Let's go for the Goldthorn. I'll probably have to fight that as well. Should I put some poisons on before I do? Probably should. No, I won't worry about it, but we will. Fight it properly. Whereas we get to do our opener. I'm getting to a point where I should probably start using slice and dice while fighting things rather than going for the 5-point eviscerates. Go for a slice and dice amongst it instead. I probably should. Righto. Now, one of these two quests, I can't remember, I think it's Coolant Heads Will Prevail. One of these two quests actually gets you a trinket called the Nifty Pocket Watch.
Off and away.
Frost Oil, okay. Yep. Study of Elements Rock. Yep.
Alrighty then.
I know I can get the Frost Oil... what's it called? Pattern from someone. While we're on our way to Kargath, let's try to take out some rock elementals. These guys have a lot of armor though, so see how it goes. Oh yeah. There's always somebody farming these guys. They might not be farming them though. Probably actually doing the quest. But for now, go through to Kargath since the way is clear. I can hand in the quest I have for here. That one might not be too bad, the Endurium Flakes one. Always nervous about what level quests these are. Is it raining outside? It certainly smells like rain in here. Hopefully if it's raining anywhere it's outside and not inside. That would not be good. Let's see. Jump over. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Mogra. Be safe. For the horde.
That one, Coyote Thieves. Oh, yeah.
Strength and honor.
Bring Nika's port to Helgrim in Stonard. Okay, go all the way to Stonard with that, eh? Ah. It is raining. There you go. There you go. And yes, I actually do stream and I work at the same time. So my stream times are outside my work hours. So generally, like on a Saturday or Sunday, or like today, which is an exception because it's a public holiday here. Oh, yeah, that's good. Alright, that one. So for me, it's fairly easy to manage because there's no kids involved and all that sort of stuff. Just me and an understanding wife who allows me to do things. So, it can be a little bit tiring trying to do both of the things at once. Well, not really at the same time, but you know what I mean. Trying to do all of the things means I do get tired, but at the same time, I enjoy streaming and I have to work. The hardest one for me is actually coming up next week, next week, this coming week, I'm going to be on call. The problem with being on call is I have to answer the phone pretty much straight away when I get a phone call, which means playing hardcore WoW and being on call are two things that do not mix well. So for my streaming next week, I won't be playing hardcore WoW. I will still be gaming and I will still be streaming, but it won't be hardcore WoW.
I don't have enough energy.
Ah, this guy's pet friggin' trying to gather them so that they get all of the kills. I know. Other people need the kills too, buddy. What was I saying? Yeah, so next week I'm not actually going to be playing. This coming week, the next few streams won't be. Won't be WoW Hardcore. They're going to be Total War Warhammer, just so that I can essentially pause a game and continue on that way. Just finish killing this mob. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Just give me one sec. Where was I? Yeah, they're still here. Let's see if I can get some more lesser rock elementals though. Now, normally I'd put on poisons and that sort of stuff, but these guys are immune to poisons because they're, you know, rocks. Rocks tend to be immune to poison. No point in poisoning up at the moment. Just gotta fight and hope for the best. Let's see. Next.
I don't have enough energy.
Eek.
Not enough energy.
At least these guys are in the mid to late 30s, so you know it is not doing too badly.
Not enough.
Come on, come on.
I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Yes. There we go. Getting a bit of elemental earth as well doing this. Don't know if I need that so much, but that's okay. What I'll need to do, because I'll need the frost oil for that other quest. And I know that happens to be a pattern that I can get. Okay, so it's a pattern I can get all the way up from an alchemy supplier.
Thank you.
I see where I can get that from. Okay. May not be the best one to go. That's right, I chop it rocks good. Unfortunately, they seem to mostly be dead at the moment. That guy looks like he's leveling up 3 characters at the moment. So, Let's see. There's probably none back there. I'm sure fighting rocks with a sword's probably perfectly fine. Shouldn't really cause any problems for your swords at all. I'm sure of it. Except that I also know that is completely untrue. I know enough about swords that you do not hit them with rocks. It's a very bad idea. Okay, come on.
I don't have enough. Not enough. I don't have enough.
There we go. More rock shards, more death. Let's just kind of hide in the rock a little bit here so that we can get our health back. Oh, that's good. Just starting to get a few more around here for me to kill now. See what happens if I kill the one in the middle. Will everybody notice? Will nobody notice? Not even I notice. Normal rock elemental up there, that's no good. We need the lesser ones at the moment. Lesser ones for their shards.
I don't have enough. Not enough.
That's right. I chop you good. Fear my rock cutting power.
I don't have enough.
I don't mind the models for the things like the rock elementals. Always thought they're pretty good. They feel like they are made out of magic, partially because of the way their model has like a spine of rocks that kind of floats. I like it.
I don't have enough.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're pretty old models now. After all, you know, it's not exactly a young game. They're the higher level ones, so they won't drop part of the quest that I'm after. Why did I hit escape there? Why did I hit escape? Do it, Mr. Rock Elemental. Just stop trying to fist me so much. Just not that kind of orc. It's not my thing. I know the rumours say otherwise, but you know, they're just rumours, I swear. Please believe me.
Not enough energy. Can't do that. Energy. Not enough.
Let's see. Come on.
I don't have it. Not enough.
Come on.
I don't have enough.
There you go. Gonna need some food. Go for a food buff. Why not? More animation of the old god bodies. Yeah. Exactly. It's parts of the old gods. We all like the old gods.
Not enough energy.
All like the old gods.
Can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy. Can't do that yet.
Come on.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Come on. There we go.
Not enough. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy. I don't have
Come on. Fight. Fight harder. Much gentler. Harder, I say. Looks like that group of guys has come back. Let's pull back a little bit here. Let's see. What is that behind me? A wild steel bloom appears. Let's give you a beating, shall we?
do that yet.
Let's see.
Not enough.
4 more small stone shards. For this part of the stone shard quest. Just 4 more. It's in range. We can do it. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
Have enough energy.
Maybe I can't do it.
Not enough.
Maybe I'll die trying to fight this one. Who knows? He is level 39.
I don't have enough energy.
I've only got 10 healing potions. I don't know if I've got enough.
Not enough energy.
Might be okay though. Maybe.
I don't have
Maybe.
not enough energy.
The old gods over dragons. I don't know. I like to make a dragon one of my servants to make it fly me around the place. I don't know if I'd want an old god as a servant though. It'd be. I like the old gods are a bit too crazy for me when it comes to actually having them serve me. As a minion at least. I'll fight the old gods any day of the week though. That'd actually be really good to get to in hardcore. Be to fight Cthulhu. I doubt I'm gonna make it to Cthulhu, but you know, it'd be good if I did. That'd be pretty cool. Hard to say if I'd be able to make it though. Dun 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 dun. Did I just see? Oh no, that's just that group of dudes that are farming. Ah, that's right. There's a whole heap of other things I need to kill for that as well. Coyote fangs and buzzards. It's just all sorts of things all over the place, and most of them are in the level 40s, which is a bit annoying. Come on, rock elementals. You know you want to fight me. Wherefore art thou, rock elementals? Oh, too late. Too late on that one. Okay.
I don't have enough energy.
Let's see. Alright, let's go. Give me the stone shards. Give me the stone shards. Thank you. It's only one, but you know, it's better than no stone shards. They should drop more at a time. Looks kind of like he's buggering off somewhere. At least they're not just sort of hanging about here and doing that and just trying to kill the same ones I am. Buzzards, coyotes. I like how there's one level 40 kill the coyotes and the other one's level 39. It's like, but if I've got to kill coyotes, aren't they all the same level? I don't understand. Don't understand. Why are you doing this to me? Do you just hate me and trying to confuse me?
I don't have enough energy. Not enough.
Come on. I wonder if deep rock salt is worth much up on this server at the moment. Good question. I know the leather workers tend to want deep rock salt. I can't remember if anyone else needs deep rock salt. A lot of these stone bits, like stone chips and that, actually sell for a decent amount as well. Like not on the auction house, obviously. But just like vendoring them tends to actually go decently for them, which is good. All right. Man, these guys have so much armor though. I do feel like I'm hitting very softly. All of these, yeah, so they're level 40 coyotes. Maybe there's lower level ones elsewhere. Yeah, so that guy who looks like he's got like a couple of bots with him there must be going through killing all the things for all of the quests at the same time. Oh, I was wondering why the wife was doing so much walking around the house. That's right. She's trying to get her steps up. Got to get the steps up. Very important for health and whatnot. Things that I don't think about. Because I'm old and don't think about health. Oh.
Not enough.
There we go. Have a quick snack from our frog leg stew. Alright, let's see. More here, killing them. Just need 2 more now. Just leave me alone with them just for, just for a little bit, and I can get to them. I can finish them all off. And slaughter all the things. Give me your rocks. Ooh. More stone shards. Let's see.
Not enough.
Come on.
Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy. Not enough energy.
Come on.
I don't have enough.
You know you're going to go down on me.
I don't have enough.
Well, wait, no. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Not that kind of go down on me. I swear. Let's see. What's this one? Compliment whoever issued the order to establish our base in Kargath in the Badlands. In an ideal locale to train our troops. Harsh weather, vicious wildlife, warlike natives. Complete lack of outside support make this place a crucible from which only the finest warriors and scouts will emerge. Good planning, well done. Actually, kind of sounds like poor planning to me, but you know, whatever works.
Hi, how are you? Off and away. Be seeing you.
3 large stone slabs. That's where it starts becoming those ones. So let's not do that. Let's see. Let's have a look. What should we do now? Level 37. I could possibly do the Endurium Flakes one, because there's the Stone Vault Trogs. Let's see. There's those Stone Vault Trogs. Yeah, I really wish I had a proper mount. It's getting so close. So close. So close. I just want my mount. I just want the mount. Oh, well, it's all right. Let's see. Let's see.
What can I help you with?
Try and sell the Deep Rock Soul. Don't know if the Elemental Earth is going to be worth anything, but we'll see what that's going to be worth as well. Just in case. Let's see. Wow. Let's see. What are we doing? Sorry, just have to give me a minute. Let's see. No. Got that. Ah, excellent. Arcane Intellect. That will help me greatly. Let's go further out. Okay, yep, let's go straight to Ogrimmar. That works. What do we have? I've got a quest to hand in there. Fire Reef. Have a quest to hand in there. Question is...
Brawlhall.
Yeah. Let's fly to Star. Let's hand some of these in. Let's hand some of these in. Well, the first system I gamed on was actually a PC. So I've actually been using PCs since 1985. So my dad, who was at the time a used car salesman, decided he wanted to become a programmer because it was car sales isn't exactly the best of jobs. So he bought a PC, and so we never got consoles in our house after that because it was all going to be PC based from then on. So yeah, it was actually an Amstrad 8086 with 512 kilobytes of RAM that we upgraded to 640 kilobytes. Not meg, kilobytes. Didn't actually have a hard drive to start off with. Had dual 360k 5.25-inch floppy drives. And I used to play all sorts of games on it. All sorts. Yeah, so that's kind of a hint into how old I am as well. So I predate the Pentium even. Predate a lot of those Intel chips. Which is kind of sad, really. Makes me feel old. So I've been gaming since I was 5. 5 on a PC with monochrome graphics and everything. Nothing like 16 shades of grey to stare at. It's things have come a long way since I started PC gaming. When I eventually got a job, many years later, I finally did get a gaming console. And the first console I bought was a PlayStation 2. So that I could play things like SSX Tricky, Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto. I think those were the main 3 games I used to play on that. And even now, I still have some consoles, but I've kind of moved away from playing games on consoles again. So, yeah. Sega Genesis. I don't know, some of my friends had things like Sega Mega Drives. Most had like your straight up Nintendos, your full on first NES. Let me just see the Sega Genesis. What one was that one? Ah, yes. I remember a friend of mine got one of those as well at one stage. Not a bad little device. Not a bad little device. So, yeah, I think it was Sega Mega Drives. Another friend of mine had a Commodore 64 that we used to play a bit. What else was there? I think that was mostly it. I don't remember any of my friends ever having like the Amiga 500, which was another popular one that people used back then. Back in the old days, when we used to pick computer parts off of trees, we used to grow them very slowly. All of this were those motherboard bushes, and you get yourself, and you didn't have a graphics card, it was just part of the motherboard. No follow-up quest? Nothing? Rude. Head to Southern STV. So we got Booty Bay, we'll hand in that one. To Booty Bay.
What do you need?
To the booty.
Go.
To the Booty Bay. Yeah, so I even used to build computers way back in the day as well. Ah, good old Fallout. So what version of Fallout did you play though? Was it just Fallout 1? Or did you just start with Fallout 1, move your way up from there, or? So I've played pretty much all of I have played pretty much all of the Fallout games except for Fallout 76. And that is literally just because when it first came out, it just seemed like dog shit, to be honest. And I just didn't feel like getting into it. I know now it's very much changed and they've added a lot of NPCs and that sort of thing. So it's actually supposed to be pretty good now. But I just haven't been able to bring myself to get into it. So, but what are you going to do? These are the things that happen. So if they'd concentrated more on it being good initially, I'd probably be playing it. Oh, yeah. I loved Fallout though. I loved that first Fallout game. I love the top-down isometric games. Yeah, I loved the first Fallout game. And actually, I do quite enjoy Fallout 4, which is what 76 is based off. Except the storyline didn't really catch me, so I didn't really enjoy the storyline so much. So while I played through the storyline, I think once, I can't even remember. I think when I went through the Brotherhood of Steel ending for it, I think. I can't entirely remember. It's, I don't know. I just, the storyline just didn't really hit me. So, well, and I've still played it a lot since then. I think I've got like 400 or 500 hours in Fallout 4. But I spent most of it just kind of cruising around, building cool guns, finding cool armor, killing stuff. You know, the fun things you do with Fallout. Yeah, I do like Fallout as a franchise. I do hope Bethesda, especially now that they're owned by Microsoft, don't stuff it up. which is a very real danger. Because Microsoft are good at that. But we have to stay strong. We have to hope for the best for Fallout. And hope it doesn't, you know, go nuclear on itself. I think. Be difficult to hold out hope, but you know, we've got to hold out hope that they will do the right thing, and just give them enough money to make a good game, rather than stuff it up on us. Be good if they could do something with the top-down isometric again as well. Just for those of us who like the nostalgia of it. Skull splitter tasks. Lots of red quests down here at the moment.
Time is money, friend.
Back to
Glad I could
PvP.
help. Hurry back. Keep it real. Yo.
You might have a follow-up quest eventually.
Yo. Glad I could help.
Old samples of that.
Right
No,
back.
that's not a proper follow-up quest. So all we've got is yellow and orange, or red and orange quests here now. It's getting harder to find the quests to do. Let's have a look. Let's have a proper look. Might be time to head out this way. Maraud and do some quests out this way. I might have to encounter the sadness that is Desolus. Desolus? What's his in Desolus? Something else. What's it called again? No, it is Desolus. See, it makes me so sad I can't even remember what its name is. So what I might do is have to come out here and do some questing out here in the very, very near future. Very, very near future. Unfortunately, what I don't want to do is just go running out somewhere, have everybody watch me just running somewhere again. So, what I'm going to do, this is where the stream is going to end for the day. Unfortunately, there will be a little bit of a hiatus in World of Warcraft at the moment because I'll be on call this week. So it'll be mostly Total War Warhammer next week. I'll probably, during that time off stream, I will probably go out to Desolus just to get things like the flight path and everything out there to prepare the next time I do a World of Warcraft stream. But we'll be mostly Total War next week because of on call. Yay! Ruining my fun. How dare they? That's where I'm going to end today. So thank you to everyone watching. Thank you for those that followed and subscribed and all that sort of stuff. And hopefully you'll remember to follow, subscribe, like, and blah, 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 blah. All of those usual things that I'm supposed to say that I'm slowly remembering to say at the end of these things. And I will see you in the next stream, which will be on my Wednesday. And it'll be Total War Warhammer as Elspeth von Draken. So I shall see you all then. Hope you all have a good one.